Hi there, I'm Aisha Islam Faiza, and today I want to take you on an adventure back in time. You have probably heard of the Alamo, a famous battle in Texas history. It's a story packed with brave heroes, tense moments, and dramatic endings. But did you know there is more to it than the legend we all know? Let's dive in and find out. I have always been curious about the Alamo. Even before this class, I dreamed of visiting the site, imagining the crumbling walls and thinking about the people who fought there. I used to picture a simple tale, good guys defending freedom against a cruel army. But through this course, I learned there is much more to the story, and that makes me even more excited to visit someday. Let's talk about the myth. Imagine a small group of Texan fighters, about 200 men standing inside an old mission. Outside, thousands of Mexican soldiers surrounded them. Famous names like Davy Crockett, James Bow, and William Travis led the defense. The Texan refused to surrender, choosing to fight to the last breath. It sounds like a movie, right? That's how the story is often told in book and films. Brave Texan versus an evil Mexican army. A clear fight between freedom and tyranny. Now, here is the real twist. The truth is even more fascinating. Not everyone inside the Alamo was from the United States. Mexican Texans, called Tejanos, stood side by side with the Anglo fighters, hoping for independence. And the reason for the battle wasn't just about the freedom. Mexico had tried to stop slavery and limit new settlers, and many Texan settlers were angry about losing slaves and land. Each person had a different reason to be there. Some fought for ideals, others for family or fortune. When you know these details, the battle becomes a complex human story instead of simple myth. Some voices get lost in the legend. Tejano heroes like one Sagan were crucial, but they often forgotten. Enslaved African Americans also played roles. As laborers or as people caught between both sides, indigenous people lost land and suffered as settlers moved in. When we remember all these people, the story becomes richer and more real. Today, the Alamo is both a museum and a symbol. Millions visit every year. It's a place where tourists take selfies and school children whisper in awe. But there is still debate about how to tell its story. Some want to stick to the brave hero tale, while others think it's important to talk about slavery, Mexico's side, and the Tejanos' role. The way we remember the Alamo affects how we see ourselves in Texas. Learning these facts hasn't made the story less exciting for me. It's made it even better. I still admire the courage of the fighters, but now I also see the bigger picture. When I finally visit, I'll listen for the hidden voices and think all about the people involved. That makes the Alamo feel alive and important, not just like a scene from an old movie. The legend of the Alamo will always inspire us, but the truth, with its mix of heroes, hardships, and hidden stories, is even more powerful. By looking beyond the myth, we honor everyone who was there. I hope this has made the history of the Alamo more exciting for you too. Thanks for coming.